Okay, so I wanted to show off my Lego Avatar Earthbending Tank set mock that I made. So besides being a Star Wars fan, I'm a big Avatar The Last Airbender fan, and I thought of what mocks could I make, what would be cool, and what came to mind for me was this Earthbending tank, because a lot of people are making Appa, saw the Lego idea set maybe coming out, but I think there's a lot more in Avatar that could be cool if it was seen in Lego. So Earthbending Tank came to mind mainly because of that episode with the Eclipse when they attack the Fire Nation and try to take advantage of their weakness there. But here's my mock. Avatar was this theme. They did make two minifigures, or two sets in the past. So this is the official Sokka minifigure they came out with in 2006. I do have all the other minifigures, so I could like put the Fire Nation, like I think this is the shot kind of from the TV show that is like the most famous for this tank, or at least that's what popped up when I looked it up. It's tough to get the rounding in Lego for this tank, especially at the scale, because I thought it was important for me to try to keep it roughly scalable to a Lego minifigure. I didn't want it so big that, oh, it looks a little bit better, rounder, but it doesn't have that feature. It doesn't look realistic, because to me, minifigure scale always wins. So the tank is perfectly symmetrical, and it's pretty solid. I built it out of bricks. I didn't want to use plates. I really dislike how a lot of Lego sets these days come with like plates. If you're not a Lego fan, that means like this versus like a thicker, basically just thicker pieces. Like this is thick. So it's a brick, not a plate. So I use bricks all the way on this edges here, not plates. And I basically designed this. It took me like an hour to design it. I prototyped it basically here. I have a pretty limited Lego collection of pieces, at least. Minifigs maybe not, but pieces for sure. So I kind of prototyped it really quickly. It's the pieces I had, like this is literally all the pieces I had. And then I went ahead and did a little bit of studio to see how I can get like this shape right. And I finally settled on a little design for that. What slope pieces to use, what width, and I went ahead and went with that. So I bought a bunch of extra pieces that I considered like they may come in handy, and I also bought like extras of some of the pieces I used. So I might make 2 more tanks. I have to order some more pieces, but anyway, I'm pretty happy with the model. So let me show it off. So yeah, the main feature I wanted was having this fall down, so you can like load up, Earthbender minifigures. They could run out just like it was in the TV show, because this is like a tank, and then when they get close to the firebenders, then they pop out and hit them hard once they get deep into the Fire Nation. So yeah, I had that. I unfortunately don't have wheels, mainly because I couldn't think of a Lego piece that would have that would look good. It is a tank, so it's supposed to have like little tracks on the bottom, but I didn't see anything good. The other feature that's pretty cool about this is in the TV show, you see it climb a wall and kind of like break up into like 3 pieces like that. So I wanted to make sure that mine was able to do that. So I think that was pretty cool, and I achieved both of those functions using the same piece. Basically, I used this and then like clips, and I got that from building the 2005 turbo tank pretty recently. So definitely glad I went ahead and built that set. Give me a lot of inspiration there, what pieces to use. So the top comes off. It's very simple design. It's very easy to replicate. You know Lego at least. So yeah, it fits a ton of guys, which to me as a Lego Star Wars fan, you always want the vehicles to be fitting your clones. So this is, so that's why I designed it like this. Like this could probably fit, I mean, you can see Sokka there. It can fit, I haven't tested it out, but it can certainly fit a ton of these guys, which I think is really awesome. So if Lego does come out with some more some more Avatar sets, this tank would, I think, hold up in terms of functionality with playability and stuff. So yeah, the one drawback to the design I made, I would say, is these actually do not sit in place perfectly. Well, they do, but they slide. So I'm gonna have to come up with a fix for that. But it basically was, you know, with the scaling, I didn't want to make it wider like this, and I wanted to use the pieces that I used. I thought it looked the best like that. So to me, I mean, I'm not going to be playing this. I'm not going to be lifting it up too often. So I don't think it really matters to me that this isn't sit perfectly. It does stick in place once I threw all three on top. But if I try doing this, there's a danger they could slide off. So I basically just kind of put it on tracks. I use these little extra things so it just sits in there pretty nicely, and then I have these plates on the end for it to get stuck when it hits the edge. Yeah, so this is my Lego Avatar Moc. My next video will probably be my Grand Army of the Republic from Star Wars, but I am thinking of A, building 2 more of these tanks, and then B, making that entire scene in Avatar Season 3 where the gang, Earth Nation, and the Water Tribe attack the Fire Nation. So I think that would be really awesome to see. I have, it's not gonna be like David Hall style, but it would be pretty big because I would be using 3 exactly of these tanks. And then I would probably try to build a big swamp monster thing that the Swamp Ender guy uses. And I'd maybe try crack at the submarines. Those don't look too difficult to design either. So I think that would be really cool. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see me go ahead and try to do that. First step, I would just be buying these 2 more of these tanks, the pieces for that, and then I also work on the design for the submarine, maybe the swamp monster. And I already, for the most part, I already have all the figs, at least, that I think it would be necessary. I wouldn't try to overload it too much. Well, I guess I could use some more Water Nation guys, right? Some Earth Nation guys, which Lego hasn't made, but I would probably try to purist and look to see what parts would work the best. I actually do have a lot of Lord of the Rings Rohirrim guys that I could throw in there, so that may save me some money on the figs. But the rest of it could be pretty sweet. Let me know in the comments, guys, whether you want to see me make that, and subscribe if you want to see more content, Lego Star Wars, Lego Avatar, maybe even Lego Lord of the Rings related. Thanks for watching.